Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today is Sunday. It is Halloween. I have a little bit of spare time today, so I figured I would jump on here real quick and share with you guys my ultra bullish analysis into end of year. Now, this may upset some people that don't like to look at the market very bullish, so I apologize for that. But I wanted to share with you guys something that I have been looking at on the NASDAQ, which has a potential of happening, but it also has a very equal chance of not happening. I figured have some fun, share with you guys something that I'm looking at here in the NASDAQ, and it's definitely hinting at much more upside. After we look at that, I'll go ahead and throw in one stock that I'm currently in right now on some December call options that I definitely believe has more upside. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. If you do after watching it, press that like button, subscribe to the channel, and most important, press the bell down below so that you guys know every single time that I post, as well as every single time that I go live every single weekday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern. All right, guys, so I want to make this clear. This is a very bullish analysis. This is not me saying that this is for sure going to happen. This is just me sharing with you guys sort of the ultra bull outlook. There could be bearish outlooks that I have, some neutral outlooks that I have. This one in particular is the ultra bull outlook, which is definitely possible, which could happen. I figured I would share it with you guys. I don't want you to take this as me thinking this is for sure going to happen. It's just something to look at, to consider. And of course, you guys have to make your own decisions at the end of the day. So here on your screen, you are looking at the daily chart on the NASDAQ. You guys can see that we have gone through a recent 8% pullback. So right here, guys, this is just about an 8% pullback. So we're going to go ahead and do that 8% pullback here on the daily chart so that we know this is 8%, right? So let's make this a little bit bigger. Where's the text size? There it is right there. Let's make this text size 24, 8% pullback right there that we just encountered. As you guys can see, we are back at all-time highs. Beautiful. We definitely caught this one very nicely here on the channel. If you guys watch the channel, then you know that we caught the bottom of this NASDAQ pretty well. Now, the recent dip that happened before this one is right here. This pullback right here in late April, early May. Now, coincidentally, this is just about an 8% pullback as well. 8.1%, almost the exact same percent pullback as the one that we just encountered. So here we go, another 8% pullback right here, and you guys can see we recovered from that one as well. So we have an 8% pullback in April, May, and we had an 8% pullback in September into October. Now, what happened after the last 8% pullback? Over the next 116 days, we moved a total of 21%. That is right here. A 21% move over 120 days, just about, so about 4 months, we had a 21% move on the NASDAQ. Now, you can probably already see what I'm starting to think here. Is it possible that the NASDAQ copies that move and has a 20% pop from this point after the recent dip that we had to the upside? Now, if we're just basing our analysis off historicals, then maybe someone would say, yes, that is possible. That could potentially happen. An 8% pullback followed by a 20% bounce. A 20% bounce from these bottoms here over about a 120-day period. I really have to bring this up. About 20% over 120 days. Brings us to around 17,300 on the NASDAQ in the beginning of February next year. So right here, guys, this is a 20% pop, and it's over 120 days, which is about 4 months, right? 30 times 4, 3 times 4 is 12, and that's 120 days, right? So 120 days brings us out to February 1st, February 2nd, just about from that recent dip where we started to recover. So in the most bullish case, guys, just sharing this with you, this is definitely something that I am considering. I don't know how we get to that point. Maybe we have pullbacks along the way. Maybe it's less than 20%. Maybe it's not exactly 120 days. But if we look at the chart here, guys, and we just look at historically what has occurred in the past, we had an 8% pullback in April, which was the exact same pullback that we just saw. Following that pullback in April, we had a 20% move to the upside. And if we just do the exact same thing that we just did over the last, say, 5 months from April, 5-6 months, right? Then we have another 20% move, which could bring the NASDAQ up to plus 17,000, which would definitely have some very nice movement on some of the tech stocks that we love and that we watch on a daily basis. So just sharing this with you guys, something to put in your mind. It's not 100% going to happen. I don't want anyone to watch this video and comment down below how stupid I am for thinking this. This is just an analysis. This is something I want to share with you. You guys can comment down below what you think about this. Is it possible? Is it not? I had a lot of people comment that I was wrong about the market bottom, that we're going to fall even more. So sometimes it's good not to be overly bearish, guys. It's good to come in with a neutral mindset that this is possible. I would say the 20% bounce is just as possible as it is possible for it not to happen, right? It could be a 50-50 chance here that we get the 20% pop, or we just see sort of a stagnant market into the end of year. We don't know. Do we get that Christmas rally? Is the Christmas rally what pushes us up, closer to 20% here? Maybe, maybe not. Just sharing with you guys today. Let me know what you think down below. Now, I want to quickly show you guys one position that I am in, and that is on Facebook. I am in December Facebook calls. I've been in these for about a week now, and as of right now, I'm sitting up about 30% on these calls after we saw Facebook come out and talk about the metaverse news that they talked about, right? So we had that nice push into end of week. I'm going to put the 200 SMA on here, guys, so we can look at that 200 SMA, and we can see that Facebook is now trading above the 200 SMA. And in my opinion, guys, if you can catch a stock like Facebook, any tech stock, back at the 200 SMA, there is definitely a good risk to reward, in my opinion, for Facebook here. Of course, it may not recover. We may be a little bit early to this move, but there is definitely some value as to watching Facebook, guys, into end of year. If we get a strong NASDAQ, if we get a strong market into end of year, there should be some type of recovery here on Facebook. Facebook, from its highs, went down almost 20%, right? A 20% dip on Facebook, back down to the 200 SMA. And if you guys are not if you're not a trader that likes to chase all-time highs, like we have Netflix, Nvidia, Tesla through all-time highs, if you don't want to chase those moves, it's definitely worth taking a look at Facebook here. This is a strong stock. We know it. We know Facebook is a strong company. It's definitely had a lot of stuff going on in the news, on Congress. Mark Zuckerberg always having to testify. So there's definitely some macro stuff going on with Facebook. But if we ignore that, if we just look at the technicals here, maybe this is an opportunity with some longer dated contracts. That's the key. We want time here. We want at least December's. If not, definitely January's, February's, March's. We want some time to let this thing move, to let it try to move back. It's not going to go back in a straight line, but if you have time on your contracts, if you give this thing at least a month, if not more, then you may be able to catch this on a recovery back towards the highs. So that's Facebook, guys. It's an idea that I've been looking at as well. It's a play that I am in. I'm definitely, willing to potentially add to Facebook if I start to see this working out. So that's Facebook. That's NASDAQ. A quick video today, guys. And go enjoy your Halloween. Go enjoy your Sunday. I hope to see you guys in the next one. I hope to see you in the next video. Make sure to come hang out in the morning live streams every single morning from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to around 9 a.m. That is where we redo a lot of analysis that we look at over the weekend. We redo the analysis on the futures, on particular stocks. We have that pre-market data coming in so we can sort of get a better and updated look at some of these stocks and some of these potential plays. So until then, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hope to see you in the next one. Peace.